President Obama addressing graduates at the US military academy at West Point. They should be in no doubt, he said, that they serve the world's preeminent power.
America must always lead on the world stage. If we don't, no one else will. The military that you have joined is and always will be the backbone of that leadership.
Mighty the US military may be, but on the other hand, President Obama rebuked those who would too hastily send its servicemen and women into harm's way.
Just because we have the best hammer does not mean that every problem is a nail.
On Syria, a conflict for which his administration's response has faced sustained criticism, he argued that intervening with that hammer would not work.
As frustrating as it is, there are no easy answers there. No military solution that can eliminate the terrible suffering anytime soon.
Instead, he promised to ramp up support for moderate Syrian opposition groups. President Obama said terrorism remains the most direct threat to American security. He said drone strikes against terror suspects should be more transparent. And he announced a $5 billion counter-terrorism fund to provide training for vulnerable partner nations.
The real contradiction for me is he's saying America is still an indispensable nation, still the indispensable nation. And for some people that will raise hackles. But on the other hand, he's saying we must do everything through cooperation. And how that plays out in the kinds of crises like in Syria it plays out very difficultly, and it plays out in this somewhat muddled manner.
The speech was delivered to a war-weary nation, so no surprise there was one line that brought a burst of applause when President Obama told the graduates they might be the first class since 2001 not sent to serve in Iraq or Afghanistan. And then time for that traditional moment of frivolity.
Dismiss!
Pruluwan, SBS World News.
It's feared a major split in the Pakistani Taliban could affect stalled peace talks with the government. The main insurgency has vowed to continue attacks against government and security targets. Members of the breakaway Massoud tribe say the actions of the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan have become un-Islamic. The Massoud tribe favours negotiations with the government.